Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, and I am back again with another reaction. That rhyme. I'm not a rapper. It's not because I'm black. Guys got bars like that. But you know it's cap. Anyway, we're here today with another reaction to One Piece, and this is chapter 1153. Last chapter was probably one of the best chapters of the year. I ain't gonna lie. To me, it was easily top 3 chapters of the year. Obviously, we got the mural chapter, and I gotta think about what other chapter that I really like. But this one is up there. It might be the second favorite because it had a lot of lore dumps / drops. We had a flashback in the flashback. We're finally getting to know, or we're about to start understanding Loki and King Harold and their whole thing. Who killed King Harold? It wasn't Loki. At least that's now we finally figured out that it wasn't him. Obviously, I've been on my boy Loki's side. I knew he didn't do nothing wrong. He ain't do nothing wrong. Free my nigga. Hey, he didn't do nothing wrong. All right. It's Loki, big Loki. Anyway, though, last chapter we got some interesting stuff. We seen Shanks. He had that Abyss mark tattoo on him, like all the other Holy Knights. So he had that on him before, and that's also the same arm that the Sea King ate when he saved Luffy's life. So did Shanks do that on purpose, or was it just one of those accidental, convenient things where like, okay, I'm free? So I've been seeing people saying, like, in a way, Sun God Nika saved Shanks. I mean, technically, yeah, because Luffy had his fruit at that time. He couldn't swim and all that. So boom, Nika saved Shanks. But some other stuff in the chapter, obviously, I wanted to talk about is the flashback that we got into with Loki, and then the flashback within the flashback with King Harold 109 years ago. That boy looked crazy as hell. What the fuck happened to make him come from quote unquote scum, like a scum ass king or a tyrannical king, to a pacifist? What happened? I have my theory that Emu did like some kind of Domi reversi on him to make him like obey and make him obedient and kind or something. I don't know, but I just don't understand how you went from one side of the spectrum all the way to the opposite side. But with that being said, I know it was a long intro, but we here for this chapter, man. 1153. I think I'm ready. I am. I'm ready for Oda to cook, because lore piece is always the best piece. Always. All right. Chapter 1153, the birth of Loki. Okay, so we're getting the birth of Loki. So we're not going back to King Harold's stuff. We're going to like kind of fast forward a little bit. Maybe we're going to keep going back and forth. Who knows? But the birth of Loki. All right, Onichild, Yamato, and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 37. Kiku Nojo, Daimo of Ringo, and Boss Cho. Okay, so we still there. I can't wait till we switch somewhere else, but we still here for a little bit. I bought an Emu figure. Huh? Oda, what? I bought an Emu figure. It's kind of funny. A plush is supposed to come out as well. Can't wait to play with it. What you mean, Oda? You buying your own merch? I mean, that's kind of a flex, but Emu? Somebody watch him. Anyway, Dory and Broggy shared a wild... Hold on, let me start the narration. Venturing into the past. Dory and Broggy shared a wild childhood with Harold, the Prince of ELBAPH. Oh, okay, so they're around this... Really? I mean, yeah, they've been alive for a long time. We do know that they're really old. Yeah, they're really fucking old. Okay, so they was homies, all right? But yeah, they shared a wild childhood with Harold, the Prince of ELBAPH. Their drip and shit. Born into the bloodline of the ancient giants, the prince possessed a colossal body, monstrous strength, and high status. He grew into an arrogant and unruly rogue that no one could rein in. So kind of like with Loki, you know? What a bore. Everyone outside ELBAPH is pathetically weak and puny. Ain't that right, guys? Picking his nose and shit. Exactly, sir. It's just as you say. The kingdom of Bunt, New World. Come one, come all. Standing 10 meters tall, each of her steps is an earthquake. Her roar is thunder itself. She's one of the world's elusive giants, hailing all the way from ELBAPH. Take a gander at Ida. Or Ida. Probably Ida. Rawr, yeah. Get away from the cage. It's dangerous. Yeah. Whoa. It takes balls to turn one of us giants into a roadside attraction. So let me guess. He about to go over there and save her. Is this one of his wives? Is this Hydrogen's mother? Maybe. She got the horns too, though. So I want to say she like a true, or maybe that's Loki's mom. And he met Loki's mom first, or maybe he already had Hardred. I don't know. Either or, one of their mamas probably. But yeah, they were fools to mock ELBAPH. We sure showed them. Who are you? No need to thank me. Thank me. I'm the king of ELBAPH. I couldn't just sit back while they slide in my homeland. You know what? I like how Harold is. I thought he was gonna be like, when we first saw that first panel, y'all ain't gonna lie, he looked evil, devilish and shit, but maybe it's just the look. This is how Oda wanted to introduce him to us. But he seemed like he's a cool dude, at least for his people. He has a lot of pride and he cares about his people. So that's probably, you know, there's that. But damn. Okay. She does have a really interesting face features. Look different. I don't think I've seen Oda draw someone that looked like her. That's pretty cool. Cause you know how Oda is with women, they all look the fucking same. But yeah, no need to thank me. I'm the king of ELBAPH. I couldn't just sit back while they slide in my homeland. Boom, she slapped the fuck out of him. Your Majesty, King Harold. No way. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely wifey. Turn this ship around. You need to apologize. A lot of people got hurt. Are you crazy? You want to go back to that puny dog kingdom? You want me to rough you up, King Harold? So she on her Nami to Luffy type shit. They took me in and gave me work after finding me adrift at the brink of death. Thanks to their kindness, I was able to earn enough to eat and recover from my injuries. Little dogs, what the hell is that supposed to mean? You just happen to be born big. Your strength is a quirk of fate. Don't kid yourself into thinking you're better than the humans, you arrogant disgrace. This kind of crap is why all the other giants are always lumped in with you ELBAPH savages. I was just born big? She really looked easy to draw right there in this panel right here. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? King Harold, are we setting sail? What are you guys spacing out for? Huh? Help them rebuild, you imbecile. You imbeciles. That miniature model city of theirs. Yes, sir. Their construction techniques are completely different. We'll teach you some stuff for when you get back to ELBAPH. Your use of spices is something too. I've never eaten anything with this much flavor before. And the quality of your fabrics. They're so sophisticated. Humans sure are good with their hands. So she helped him learn that humans are good because he probably was fucking them up, talking about they all weak and all that kind of stuff. So she showed him the way. All right. Look at it like this, Harold. The destruction of anything in this world is a waste. Okay, they partying and shit. I was born on Samuwanai Island in the South Blue. One thing led to another and I ended up on these seas. You went over the blood-soaked serpent? Are you talking about the red line? You know, a lot of people been having theories about the damn red line being like an actual serpent. Is it that, the shit in the mirror, the hellfire serpent? I think it is. Y'all think it's gonna get reawakened by something? I don't know who can awaken it. Who do you think would awaken it? Or how can it be awakened? Probably some emu shit or ancient weapon shit. We'll see, I guess. Yeah. Well, yeah, I did, but I can't go back now. Come to ELBAPH. We're not as savage as you think. Yeah, maybe I judged you too harshly. King Harold has really changed. It's kind of creepy. It's just a phase. ELBAPH 105 years ago. Okay, so 4 years went by from when we first saw him to this point. Up until now, we've committed countless sins, and this time we atone for them. What's wrong with you, Harold? As king, I intend to frequently travel overseas. I hope to extend a hand of reconciliation to our neighbors and learn from their cultures. Our land can become more prosperous if we learn from the world. Damn, I didn't expect this turn of events for him. Like, I thought something crazy happened that like forced him into being a pacifist. Cause like, I mean, yes, he does. I thought he had like this whole guilt or remorse thing, but I thought there was more to it. But hey, this lady, she just changed his perspective on the world. Like, that's all it took. So he was probably just very ignorant to the point where he just didn't want to hear nothing from anybody else. It just so happened that another giant from another side showed him the way. Had he not met her, he probably would have been on his bullshit for a longer time. That's unique. I just want to know what exactly, because you know Loki's quote unquote curse, right? I just want to know what exactly, why is that the thing? Is this something that because Harold went against his blood or something? Is that why? Or did something else happen? because the chapter is called The Birth of Loki, so I really want to know how did the whole cursed and the prophecy thing happen. Maybe we'll see it in this, with the prophecy part. I'm not sure, though. Dory, Brocky, and others will never stop running wild. Wahahaha. I go way back with those two. They have always had an unusual disposition. They've never failed to treat humans fairly and honorably. That's true. We can hold on to our warrior ways, right? Damn, tongue twister. We may have to reconsider some traditions if other countries feel threatened. And this is what I've been saying, right? The ELBAPH of today, I don't like how, like, to me, they're soft. I mean, literally everybody in the community, even the characters themselves, Zoro, I'm sure Luffy, they all looking at him like, yeah, a little kind of soft. Like, you can be strong but also be an advocator for peace. You know what I'm saying? Advocate for peace. So here, I agree with everything here. I just don't understand why did they go so far on the other end of the spectrum. What happened that made them so docile or I don't know, just soft in general. Yeah. Zabah, what a change. Boja, but yeah, seems there's a tumultuous journey ahead. Harold is ELBAPH is blessed. Say, that's interesting, the blessed thing, even though Loki is cursed, right? Say we exchange diplomats with other nations. We could build a deeper cultural understanding. I see, so it's like a fancy hostage deal, huh? No, that's not it at all. People need to forge connections. Otherwise, international cooperation is impossible. ELBAPH 81 years ago. So 81 years ago is definitely, this is around the time like Garp, Roger, Whitebeard, Rocks. Around the time they will probably be born. Because I know Garp is like 80, 81, 82, something like that. Hey, we might end up seeing some of their parents or something. Who knows? But Eastern Village, Fishing Village. You finally had the baby? Ida, Harold, congratulations. Thank you, Ida. And unfortunately, we can't recognize your marriage. Only pure blood can be permitted within the royal family. Wow. So he came back and they said, nah. So are they like kind of like advisors? Because he's the king. So are these like the advisors and shit of ELBAPH? So this is hydrogen because obviously he was born first. Damn it, forgive me, Ida. All these issues boil down to culture. Our feelings alone won't change things. You're always welcome in our village, Ida. Isn't that great, hydrogen? At least you can stay near your papa. Yeah. Harold, meet your future bride. Hey, she kind of fine, you know what I'm saying? She like, some Ripley shit, but like more just glamorous. Lady Estrid carries the noble blood of the ancient giants. I was born in Alcohol Village to the north. I am a student of the Earth Wind Arts. She is a woman truly fit to become queen. Hey, she bad as hell. ELBAPH Alcohol Village, daughter from a prominent background, Estrid. I've heard that name before. Is that Norse? I think it's probably Norse, right? I am fated to love you for the rest of my life. Forget about that Eastern woman and her bastard. Forget about the Eastern woman and her bastard. Oh no, that's... The energies here are aligned to the east. This won't do at all. The king's spirit is leaking out quick. Shut the windows. What? And the mirror is positioned in a lethal 5-star configuration. Dispose of it. What the fuck is going on here? What the? Oh, is that the family horse thing that they said Loki killed, or like when he was born it died? Meet Asura, the horse of good fortune. It's a fine steed, worthy of you, your majesty. Consider it a gift from my family. It sure brings you good fortune. It's huge. Why does it have 8 legs? Yeah, why? Guards, take all the jewels and go to my room. The king's vicinity should be focused on the energies of earth and wind. Also, inform the servants that from today onward, the king and I will take all of our meals on silver platters. Isn't that just an indulgence? 70-ish years ago. So 70 years ago, them boys are kids. That's just how I'm thinking in my head the whole time hunting. In this age, the rough seas will still make travel between islands difficult. ELBAPH's advanced navigation techniques intrigued other countries. There's a star which never moves called the Pole Star. Oh, really? Kanji says the North Star. King Harold, you met the fisherman? Yep, it's about time I even saw mermaids. They're people who carry the blood of the ocean. In their country, a prince was born by the name of Neptune. Okay, and it wasn't just fishermen and mermen around. The sea creatures themselves were coming together in jubilation. Wow, 63 years ago, Owl's Castle ELBAPH, while Harold was overseas. Congratulations, my king. It's a healthy baby boy. His name is Loki. I spoke with the king about it. Let me get a good look at my son's face. What the hell? What the hell? No, he really, what the fuck? Why he look like? Why is he cursed? Is it because they forced him? I don't know. I really want to understand that. This is something I've been thinking about for so long since they introduced Loki. Huh? God, it's horrid. Your Highness is freaking me out. What is that? This thing can't possibly be mine. Your Highness, please calm down. Tell the king it was a stillbirth. Wow, they was thinking about probably killing him and just discarding him. This is utterly unacceptable. It's cursed. Just look at it. It's a monster. God damn. Damn. Yeah, he had it rough since he was born. God damn. When the Prince of ELBAPH stretched his arms into the air, no one was there to take those small hands in there. Oh my God. Wow. Your Highness, stop this. That's the prince. It is said that the most unfortunate souls are those rejected from birth by their own mother. Listen to me. No child was born today. I forbid you from telling anyone. What the hell did she throw him into the underworld or some shit? What the fuck? Where are you going? I'm returning to my village. I never want to give birth again. God damn. Your Highness, Captain, it's coming from the realm of the dead. The realm of the dead. What about it? She looked crazy. Oh my God, he was climbing up. What the fuck? And hey, Oda drew this shit detailed as hell too. What the hell? Wow. Dispose of the child. It's becoming clear that this was foretold long before it came into the world. It is said that King Harold will someday be slain by his own son. Enough of this crazy talk. Wow, that's crazy. Man. Meanwhile, Harold struggled against the walls of diplomacy. Blocked by the world government again. Why can't countries just be free? Hey, he's a little brother. Don't you want to see the little guy? Oh, am I reading this out of order? Nah, I don't think so. Sometimes I don't be like an oldest paneling. But yeah, hey, he's your little brother. Don't you want to see the little guy? If he's not your kid, Mom, then there's no way I can call him my little brother. Oh, sweetie, you're so cute, even when you say such awful things. From then on, every misfortune that struck ELBAPH was chalked up to Loki's curse. The cursed prince is born. He really had it rough. Wow. God. Soon after, Queen Estrid collapsed due to ill health. That's what she get, punk bitch. Like, seriously, like, what the fuck? Okay, what's in the little notes? This week, ELBAPH was romanized with the PH spelling for the first time within the manga art's work itself. We have decided not to update at this time due to the inconsistency it would cause in our previous chapters. We hope to fix all the previous chapters in one batch at the end of the arc, assuming no new information presents itself. Somuwanai, that's the island that Hydrogen's mother is from, can literally mean not chilly. We believe it's just a pun on Sumukonai. Hokkaido has a few place names that end in nai, so it's maybe a joke contrasting the cold of Hokkaido with the tropical nature of the South Seas, South Blue. Okay, so she from a little island gal. Crazy ass chapter. That one felt kind of long too. I mean, obviously there was a lot of dialogue in the chapter, but so King Harold. Shout out to Hydrogen's mom. She dope, and she don't have no ill will towards Loki or nothing like that. Shout out to her, man. And shout out to Harold too for changing his ways and whatnot. But damn, Harold, did you try at all to help your boy? Like, you know? Like, I know that the fucking queen, right? She was on his ass, but Harold, where were you at? Why didn't you do nothing about that? Well, I know they lied and said it was a stillborn, so I'm guessing he didn't get to see his son because they thought he was dead. But wouldn't you still want to have seen your son if he was a stillborn? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that. I don't know. But they definitely did this man wrong since birth. So it's always been like this. They always just marked him as this evil thing that was born. I still want to know, why does he look like that? What's going on with that? Was this some kind of like taboo or something because of because of what Harold did before when he married and had a child with Hydrogen's mom, to have him. Like, what happened? I don't know. Let me know down below. What's y'all theories on that? I'm really, really interested to see what y'all think. Obviously, we're going to get some answers really soon, but still, theorizing. It's One Piece. Let's theorize. But yeah, I don't really got nothing else to say other than another great chapter, a great follow-up. I do kind of like that we streamlined it a little bit just because we really want to focus on Loki more instead of like all of Harold's life. We'd rather do Loki's life more. So now that he's born, we can still focus on Harold, but with Loki specifically because it is about him, you know? Future king of ELBAPH, man. Hey, let's go. But you guys know the drill, man. Please stay tuned for more videos like this, more manga reactions, anime reactions. A lot of shit is coming to this channel in the summertime, but I want to let you guys know, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video, and peace.